Money and sex. These two things are right now consuming almost 95% of human potential. If sex is in your body, it is nice. But if it enters your head, it becomes a perversion.
This is something every human being has to experience and know, otherwise thinking I will just remove negative thoughts and I will have positive thoughts, all the best, it's not going to work.
These thoughts come to you because till you were 10, 11, 12, 13 also maybe you were okay. After that, suddenly this chemical cocktail of hormones got into your system. Now you looked, suddenly everybody looks different. After this hormone leaves your system, then you look back at your life and see, did I do all these things? Before they came also it looked like that, after it's gone also it'll look like that. That in-between period when you're being spiked from inside, suddenly everything looks different. Very few human beings are capable of keeping this spiking aside and look at life the way it is and then enjoy the spiking only to the extent it's needed. All others are driven by it, they shape their lives around it. It's a little bit of inebriation, no? Suddenly everything looks different. So whenever we are trapped in our limitations, somewhere we start thinking, this limitation is the only reality. This limitation is not the only reality. You remember a time when there was no sexuality and there was no talk about going beyond as a child, isn't it so? Yes? So this is an in-between phase. Nature, don't believe all the funny things that happen within you and all the romantic thoughts that go in your head. Once your hormones hijacked your intelligence, after that, wherever you look, you see only that. It takes a certain level of awareness and capability to look beyond that. This is not a denial, but being able to see beyond that. Once you see beyond that, you understand the limitations of what this is. What is limited should be handled in a limited way. You don't have to invest your whole life on it, isn't it? Yes? A small aspect of your life should only get that much attention. If that spreads through your consciousness, then that'll become a crippling life.
People think there is something called as negative thought and positive thought. They want to remove the negative thoughts and have only positive thoughts. For such people, I would ask them to just experiment for 10-15 seconds. Let them forcefully remove one thought from their mind. For example, next 10 seconds, just don't think of a monkey. You will see you will be full of monkeys. So what I'm saying is, this is the nature of your mind, because in this mind, all the three pedals are throttle. There is no brake, there is no clutch. Whatever you touch, it will only go faster. In this kind of mind, people have been taught from moral teachers and religious teachers, do not think about bad things. Well, since then it's been a full-time job. So there is no way you can handle the mind like this. This doesn't need any great enlightenment. If you spend 2 minutes with your eyes closed, you will realize you cannot do anything forcefully with this mind. So, I want to remove negative thoughts. Do not ever go in this direction, because what you want to remove will become your quality. Always you will be on it. So what should I do? First and foremost process is, that's why we put out this process called Isha Kriya. This is to distance yourself from your physiological and psychological process. There is something called as you which exists. This is not a composite of all your thoughts and emotions and physiological processes. Beyond that, there is you. If you close your eyes, even if you cannot see anything, you're still there. It is through the window of your eyes that you're looking out, but if you close your eyes, it doesn't mean that you don't exist. You still exist. So beyond your thought, you still exist. Beyond your emotion, you still exist. Why is it that you're not allowing that to come into your experience, which is the most significant aspect of who you are? Just sit back and just concern yourself with something which is a life process. Maybe your heartbeat, maybe your breath, maybe just the sensation of being alive. Just pay attention to that for some time. Slowly you will see there is a distinction between what is you and what you have gathered, which includes both your physiological and psychological possibility or mess, whatever you made out of it.